Thank you for enrolling either yourself or your team on our e-learning courses. We hope you get a lot from them and they improve your knowledge of compliance requirements. I just thought I'd put together a very short video explaining how to get the most from the e-learning courses. Of course, if it's a course for yourself or instructions you can give your team members um, to have a pen and paper with you as you go through it, make notes of the material as you go through. Why? Because essentially we don't make them so easy that you can just click through and pass like maybe some other providers might. They are a challenge and there is new, insightful information, whether it's, say, the vulnerable customer course or financial difficulties, whichever course it is, we include some information that's going to improve your compliance knowledge. And of course, it's right up to date with regulatory compliance expectations as well. So have that pen and paper, make notes. That'll help you with the test at the end, but can also be really useful to then take key points and learnings into your business as well. So do that on an individual basis, but on a kind of team basis, what you might want to think about with our courses is to then follow them up with, say, team huddles or smaller team meetings where you can discuss what you've learned, what you've covered, and how it impacts your particular role. So that can be really useful for, say, the Fair Treatment of Vulnerable Customers course, where you can then talk through maybe things like how to improve your disclosure environment and then what each team could do in their role to help customers disclose their vulnerability or encourage them to. That's one example. Another example is the conduct rules course. We learn what the conduct rules are. We provide examples in the training. But of course, you can then follow that up with that quick huddle where we say, okay, what would an example of skill, care, and diligence or a lack of be in our particular role, and so on. So they are just a couple of suggestions of how to you get the most from the training that we provide. Equally, regularity, undertaking the courses at regular intervals, have them become a habit. So whether you have one course a month or one course every other month that your team members sit, improve their knowledge, it starts becoming just something that they do as habit, as part of their role and as part of their expectation. That is a great way to get the most from these courses as well. You might look to create a number of courses that you can provide to your learners covering a range of different compliance topics. Talk to me if that's the case. We can obviously give you discounts for larger group bookings or where we cover multiple courses. But also we can think about the way the courses link together to repeat some of the messages later on in the year that you might have covered earlier, and that helps knit all of the learning points together and create a really well-rounded learning experience. So attached to this email is a list of our courses that are available. If you are interested in uh, onboarding your learners onto any more of them, just let me know by replying to this email. Or if you have any questions, we can, of course, provide you with further information.